It's 3 a.m. again. The room is quiet. The house is sleeping. And once again, you are staring at your phone, scrolling through the lives of people who seem to have it all figured out. You feel that heavy weight in your chest, don't you? That feeling that you are falling behind, that you started so many things with so much fire, only to watch them turn to ash a few weeks later. You're tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes, but the kind of tired that comes from fighting yourself every single day. You feel like a failure, and the thought keeps creeping in. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe this is all I'm capable of. If you are standing on the edge of giving up, just stay for a moment. This isn't a lecture. It's just the truth you need to hear. A young man, Elias, sitting at a messy desk. Resume open on the screen, eyes tired, looking out a window at the rain. Meet Elias. He is 24. He has a notebook full of goals. Learn coding, get fit, save money, build a career. He has all the plans in the world. But look at his desk. It's cluttered. He started a workout routine on Monday, but by Thursday, he was back on the couch. He applied for 3 jobs, didn't get an answer, and decided, what's the point? Elias isn't lazy. He's just terrified. He's terrified that he is destined to be average. He's stuck in the cycle of trying, only to be paralyzed by the fear that he will never actually be anything. He feels like he's running a race, but he forgot which way the finish line is. Fast cuts of Elias, staring at a blank page, closing his laptop in frustration, walking aimlessly through a city park. The conflict isn't the work itself. The conflict is the voice in his head. Every time Elias sits down to work, that voice whispers, "You aren't good enough. You're going to fail anyway. Why bother?" He believes that voice. He thinks that because he hasn't seen results, he hasn't made progress. He thinks that because the world isn't applauding his efforts don't matter. He's looking for a sign, a big flashing green light to tell him he's on the right path. But all he sees is a wall. He feels like a seed planted in the ground that refuses to sprout. He's ready to dig himself up and quit. Elias sitting on a park bench. An old man is nearby, pouring water onto a patch of dirt where nothing is visible. He does this with absolute focus. Elias watches an old man sitting near the edge of the park. The man has a watering can. He carefully pours water over a patch of dirt that looks completely empty, dry, barren, dead. Elias watches him for 10 minutes. The man just waters the dirt, wipes his brow, and smiles. Elias walks over, frustrated and confused. He asks, "Sir, why are you doing that? There's nothing growing there. It's just dirt." The old man looks up, his eyes kind. He says, "My son, you think that because you cannot see the plant, there is no life. But the roots are building a foundation right now. If I stop watering it, it will never grow. If I wait for the flower to show me it's worth my time before I give it water, I will never have a garden." Elias standing still, the realization hitting him. He looks at his own hands. Elias freezes. He realizes his mistake. He has been treating his life like a sprint. He wanted the harvest without doing the watering. He thought that if he didn't see success immediately, he was failing. He realized that giving up was just his way of protecting himself from the disappointment of not being an overnight success. The struggle wasn't that he was incapable. The struggle was that he was impatient. He was expecting the flower before he'd even done the work of watering the soil. He stops seeing himself as a failure and starts seeing himself as someone who simply hasn't stayed with the process long enough. Montage of Elias going back to his desk, organizing his space, writing one line in his notebook. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have the whole map drawn out. You just need to show up and water the soil. The things that matter most in life, discipline, character, true success, they don't grow above the ground where everyone can see them. They grow beneath the surface, where it's quiet and where it's lonely. If you are struggling, keep going. You aren't failing. You are just in the phase where the roots are taking hold. Close up on Elias's face. He looks calm. He looks ready. Don't let the silence of your progress convince you that nothing is happening. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe for more stories. You're not done yet. Keep watering your garden.